Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to live qualifying for the Crazy Sports League OLTOUN Park event. OLTOUN Park here this afternoon. Later this afternoon, we go racing. There's Alex Owens. He drives the 16. There's Matthew Johnson. Dory Logan is in the field as well. Matthew Darnold. There's Matthew Godwin. Carson Healy back in the field. There's Peyton McMahon. Erlen Todd. Alex Johnson. Jack Moon is in the field. Riley Scott is as well. And there's Cameron Evans. Stella Mitford. Leandro Ortega. Brady Sabans. Nancy Soffren. There's Audrey Schreiner. Haley Duncan. Tesselina McElroy. Chelsea Johnson is as well. There's Savannah Call. There's the Magician Raymond Green. There's Kendall Holman. And there's the closer Pat Green, who got top 10 last week. Who's going to get the pole and win later this afternoon here from OLTOUN Park? This should be a very fun race indeed. Probably a crazy race as well. There's Alex Owens. Well, where will Raymond Carbonell qualify and finish here this afternoon? There's Matthew Johnson, and it looks like that he will be setting the first lap of the weekend, of the day, here in OLTOUN Park. To the final turn, Matthew Johnson sets the first lap here in OLTOUN Park. Carson Healy now the fastest. Now it's Brady Sabans. Now it's Raymond Cardell. Now, wow, there's a lot of fast cars here this afternoon. Like the number 63, World Cave. And Carville in third right now. Called to second. And Riley Scott looking for her second win of season 21. Trying to be the second multi-time winner of the season. But who was the first multi-time winner? That happened last week, and that was the King. Second place is his father, the Magician. Now it goes to Leandro Ortega. Rookie sensation, Leandro Ortega. One of the best rookies, I think the best rookie of the season. And now it is acting like a rookie driver, but he has still had great results in the Crazy Sports League. Right now, Riley Scott holds the fastest car on the racetrack. Now Brady Sabans, Matthew Johnson across the line. Wow. Carson Healy 2-8. Is anybody going to take the top spot? No, but Raymond Carbondale has a fast flat. Carbondale to second. Who's going to win with the Sprite Pole Award here in the Crazy Sports League event here in OLTOUN Park for the first time in a long time. We haven't been at this racetrack in a while. Now Raymond Carbondale has a chance to get the pole. Let's take a look at the top 10. It's Riley Scott, Raymond Carbondale, Leandro Ortega, Raymond Green, Savannah Call, Matthew Darnold, Chelsea Johnson, Carson Healy, Matthew Godwin, and Stella Mitford. Godwin right on the tail end of Chelsea Johnson. Pat Green does have a good car. She sits 11th here in qualifying. Riley Scott trying to show her speed, and it is great speed out of her. Out of the 11. Wow, Riley Scott. Now here comes Matthew Johnson. And where will he go? Right now, it looks like that he is in 10th. For now. Riley Scott hangs on to the top spot. 6th place at Stillward Darmal. And Pat Green moving up to 8th already. Now that's a fast car as we see it. Pat Green, fast car indeed. That 4 looking for her first win in a long time. Carson Healy inside the top 10 as well. Here for qualifying, same as the 2. Godwin. Right now, Erlen Todd is the slowest car on the racetrack. Alex Owens is slow, same as Matthew Johnson. He's in 23rd. Seven minutes, 5 seconds left here for qualifying. What will the 11 do? About Raymond Carbondale. Can he win the pole? And can he maybe win the race this afternoon? And he gets the pole so far. He gets a provisional pole. Here comes Riley Scott. But she can't take it back. Raymond Carbondale, number 1 so far. Here in here in Alton Park right now. Look at Pat Green. She slid out of that corner. Raymond Carbondale showing all his speed. A lot of speed last week and a lot of speed this week. And how about Pat Green's top 10 car? Yes, that's right, Pat Green does have a good car. Carson Healy has some speed inside of that car. Went inside of the race car as well. He sits in 5th. Carson Healy, top 5. There's the Brewster number 55. The Brewster 63 of Raymond Carbondale. Can he get his first win of season 21? 5 minutes, 15 seconds left. Here for qualifying. It's side by side in front of him, and Pat Green is able to complete the pass at 77 pits. Wow, no one can take the top spot away from Carbondale that we can see. Raymond Green. That car has some speed inside of it. Raymond Green sits in the top 5 spot in 4th. Everybody pitting to practice pit stops, although there are no mandatory pit stops, I don't think. But there is. That's not supposed to happen, but even if there is mandatory pit stops, we won't care because this is Alton Park and this is supposed to be a great race. even with mandatory pit stops. Sorry for that. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left here from Olton Park for qualifying. Carson Healy, top 5. Raymond Carbondale does not pit. Pat Green does. Riley Scott down pit road. It's Ortega now. It's Van Call, she pits. Right now, it's all Raymond Carbondale who has the pole position so far. Where will Matthew Rodamo land after qualifying? Right now, he sits in 7th, and he makes an outside pass on the 51, and he doesn't pit. The 51 does. No one can take the top spot away from Carbondale so far. So far, so good for Raymond Carbondale here in Olton Park. Nick Green won last week. Can he do it? Can he get his second win? Can he get his 3rd win of the season? Maybe next week. As next week we are under the lights at the Indianapolis Road Course for the Indy Grand Prix, and we have a spectacular race coming up for you next week with mandatory pit stops. And how about this? And when some of the dogs from the Misty Eyes Care Center, when Danville, Indiana, will be doing the national anthem. That race, you don't want to miss it. 1 minute, 30 seconds left here for qualifying. And it looks like that Raymond Green may be on his way to a top 5 spot, starting spot. Pat Green inside the top 10. 1 minute left, and there is your professional pole sitter, and he just has 55 seconds until he gets the pole. What a car for this driver right here, and what a way to start the Olton Park weekend. And it looks like that he will still have to race 35 laps to get to victory. 35 laps to get to victory lane. But right now, it looks like that he will be holding spray up in his hand. And he hits the wall hard. But still, that doesn't matter because he's on his way to the Sprite Pole Award. And the front row here in Olton Park is set, and Raymond Carbondale will be leading them down to the green flag. Carbondale on the pole. He and Riley Scott on the front row. Leandro Ortega and Ray Green on the second row. Row 3 will be Carson Healy, Savannah Call. Row 4, Matthew Darnold, Chelsea Johnson. Row 5, Pat Green, Matthew Godwin. Row 6, Stella Midford, Brady Savants. Row 7, Cameron Evans, Nancy Stoffren. Row 8, it will be Peyton McMahon and Audrey Schreiner. Row 9, Alex Johnson and Haley Duncan. Row 10, it will actually be Matthew Johnson and Kendall Homan. Row 11, it will be Dory Logan and Tessalina McElroy. Row 12, Jack Moon and Alex Owens. And starting last, it will be Errol Todd. We're not starting the race right now. But yeah, that is your starting lineup here in Olton Park. The race screen's going to come up. Yeah, 35 laps for this one. Thanks for watching qualifying.